hear what I hear.
Well everyone, this is gonna be a bit of a sad video because if you've been in the Grimoire Heart Guild Discord or following me on Twitter this past weekend, then you know that I marathoned the entire final season to catch up for the last episode of Fairy Tail, maybe ever, that was released over the weekend. And watching all of the wonderful characters that we've come to love over the years on screen for possibly the last time, at least the last time in Fairy Tail, and when Snow Fairy started to play, man, feels really hit me. Lucy in her last outfit was absolutely just drop dead gorgeous. Hiro Mashima thanked everyone for all of the support over the past 10 years, and this picture of Hiro and the voices of Natsu and Lucy and Erza just like all together, I mean maybe for the last time in a long time, are certainly enough to bring tears to your eyes that it's over. I mean, you guys have heard me complain a lot about this last season because it was pretty awful, and we'll get into that next video. But this one is for the finale. And the voices of Lucy, Erza, and Natsu remain the same, and that was the best part about seeing the manga animated. The voices that I fell in love with oh so long ago just still around, and still bringing to life those characters. Namely Aya Hirano. I literally love her, the voice of Lucy. But the finale was cute. Lucy accepting her award, Levy announcing she was pregnant, Gray telling Juvia that her body will be his one day, Laxus and Mira Jane, which I have always shipped, and of course Erza and Jellal. I had completely forgot about that moment in the final chapter when Lucy said Erza was brushing her hair a lot lately, and that was so perfect. I was happy to see that animated, really. And they showed that moment between Erza and Jellal that I was talking about in my last video even. That was so meaningful, and it's nice to see that they're focusing on Erza a lot more in 100 Years Quest. Plus, Erza looks super beautiful in the last episode during Lucy's congratulations party. And I mean, we can't forget about Natsu and Lucy. Oh, Natsu and Lucy, the two that bring a smile to my face for how perfect they are together. After all this time, we got Lucy being blackout drunk, Natsu carrying her home, changing her clothes and sleeping with her, even if it was done in sort of a childish montage sort of way. I think if Hiro had his way, had things his way, we'd actually see that being animated romantically. I mean, you can just tell from the kind of stuff he posts outside of Fairy Tail that we would have seen it. And after all that, the final moment of Lucy crying and hugging Natsu as he's about to tell her he loves her, but says never mind and drags her onto our sequel 100 Years Quest. You know, in all honesty, I guess I wasn't really ready for Natsu to tell her he loves her right there. Because when he does, that means it's all over, doesn't it? It really does mean that's the end. And my favorite part about Fairy Tail has always been their adventures, and I hope we get a few more of them before he confesses his love for her. Because that's truly the ending. So that was our wonderful finale, maybe the last time we'll see Fairy Tail and Natsu and Lucy animated. It's very, very possible that's the last time. All of the wonderful personalities in the guild that we've come to love over the years, I'm really just happy that I was able to watch this as it aired with all of you. because there's just something about a show that loses its luster if you're not watching it for the first time with everyone that it comes out on TV. And I'm just glad I was able to experience Fairy Tail from the beginning. I watched something like Full Metal Alchemist after it aired and fell in love with the show long after most people had watched it for the first time. But I wish I could have watched it with everyone else in the late 2000s, and I'm sure so many kids will continue to fall in love with Fairy Tail once they see that first episode or pick up that first manga, which you can pick up on global.bookwalker.jp. Link in the description, by the way, to get every single Fairy Tail manga super cheap when you use my code SOLANY. So go reread the entire series. Hopefully the anime has convinced you to read the manga if you haven't yet. Because Mashima's work is really something I'll remember forever. Seeing this last episode really does have me a little down, you guys. And I know I'm glad I have you guys to share it with, but our little guild, I guess we can call home. So thanks for being a part of whatever this is that we've created. All 235,000 of you, just blows my mind. I don't know. I love Fairy Tail, I guess. I love what Mashima created. His artwork is so beautiful. Even if it didn't end the way we all wanted to, hey, at least it didn't end, right? I don't know, I hope it's not over. Because our adventure is not over yet either.
Now it's no